YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. This video right here is about Ohio man charged with second-degree murder for basically running his Dodge. I think that was a Challenger into a group of white nationalists in Charlottesville, and basically it's pretty gory scene. One dead and 19 were injured, and pretty much it was a horrific scene, as they say. But at the same time, why would the government allow a bunch of white nationalists, which, has a lot of KKK in there, pretty much separate group, pretty much, don't want to have no parts of dealing with any other ethnicity in America. So why would the government allow these people to march? Shouldn't that be considered hate speech? I mean, if everything else on that we talk about is hate speech, they trying to censor YouTubers and other people that talk the truth. So you mean to tell me thousands of people can come together and spew all kind of hatred out their mouths and nothing happens? Trump don't do anything about it and pretty much represent terrorism, because we all know what the KKK did and we know what they stand for also. But for those of you who don't know what a white nationalist is, let me give you a definition of what a white nationalist is. Hold on. White nationalism is an ideology that advocates a racial definition of national identity. These individuals identify and are attached to the perceived white nation. It ranges from a preference for one's ethnic group to feelings of superiority in forms of white supremacy, including calls for national citizenship to be reserved for white people, as in Rhodesia, which meaning they should be the only citizens and no one else should have a say-so pretty much in the country. You feel me? You live up under their rulership. Now, if that wasn't a slap in the face, then you also have David Duke comes out there pretty much condemning Donald Trump, saying it was white Americans who put you in the presidency. No, it wasn't. It was a lot of black people that voted for Trump also, because you have to understand also, a lot of black people of color, period, was tired of Obama, period, because Obama didn't keep any of his promises. And I know that's going to hurt a lot of you all feelings. You have to look past the skin color. You feel what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, what all did Obama really do for black people? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't work that way. You feel what I'm saying? The way you get politicians to do stuff for you is money. You see what I'm saying? You get you somebody to lobby for you. You put somebody in Washington, one of them lobbyists. That way you can get these laws passed on your behalf, just like the Asian community. When all this stuff was happening to Asian, they didn't go out here and tear up stuff and march and all. What they did, they put all their money together and then came to the politician with the money. That's why you don't hear nobody pretty much really targeting them. You might hear a few things, but people of color don't do that because we have not been taught that. We've been taught the only thing we should do is just march, and we've been marching for 60, 70 damn years and ain't a damn thing changed. Matter of fact, it's going back to what it used to be, and it's only a certain few people here that's keeping the wolves at bay. You see what I'm saying? Because trust me, the moment that they finish instituting this plan, I guess, trying to get rid of all the men, that's when the women and children are just going to be left alone. That's why you have so many men incarcerated and everything else, going through this monotony, this crazy situation that we live in America. But at the same time, the rally that they was marching with was called Unite the Rally. And it was pretty much trying to, bring certain factions, certain groups together, because what they want to do is what they done a long time ago. They want to get away. They want to be apart from the United States. They want to go back to that old Dixie, you know what I'm saying, the old Dixie ways, how things used to be, the North versus the South. They want to institute all these laws. Matter of fact, when you do that, you're going to have Jim Crow laws, all these things that people fought and died for, both black and white people that fought and died for the little freedoms that we do enjoy, and freedom wasn't meant to be a luxury for you and I. Matter of fact, freedom came after a lot of influential people died. It took a lot of influential people to come along for us to get the little freedom that we do have. And they died. They paid the price. The price you pay is not money, it's your blood. That's the price you pay when you're on this type of battlefield. And it's ironic to me how you can't talk about anything political, but other people can. It's ironic that you can't say certain things, but other people can. It's ironic that you can't put certain things on your videos, but other people can. You see what I'm saying? So all this want to be equal. America never been equal. And matter of fact, I'm not going to say it never will be, because never is a huge word. It will be. But it's going to take everybody. You see what I'm saying? Hatred with hatred only makes death. You see what I'm saying? Because if somebody's going to die in the process. So what this country need, not to be separate, is need healing. You see what I'm saying? Everybody in this country, in this world basically, but we talking about America, 'cause I don't live in the UK. I don't live in Germany. I live right here in America. So that's what I'm focused on. And it also, if we really want to change our country, why do we go to other places trying to make their lives better, and we don't even have decent running water in some of these neighborhoods? In like Jones, Louisiana, for those who familiar with that, and look that up. They going through the same thing the people in Flint, Michigan, going through with their water being poisoned, and won't nobody do a damn thing about it. Now, how in the hell you talk about you don't have no money when we have a federal government? How we don't have no money, but we got money for roads, to make these roads bigger, but we don't have money to put pipes in to get adequate drinking water for people? That sounds very strange. But you never heard people in Beverly Hills not having adequate drinking water. You never heard people in the Hamptons not having adequate drinking water. You never heard people in Calabasas, California, you know, Malibu, the rich people at. You never hear them say that. I wonder why. You know, I wonder why. We all know the answers. But the point is, all this misplaced hate is really long overdue for a cleansing, period. Now, I don't know how that's going to take place, but the reason why racism never dies out, because that hate that these people have, you know, both all people of color, you know, just because you're black don't mean you can't hate someone. Hate is hate, period. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, only certain groups of people have the power to enforce their hate. You see what I'm saying? That's just like if you ride down a road and just say some homeless person hating on you. That's not going to affect you, because the homeless person don't have no power. But what happened when the police hate you? You're going to get pulled over. You might get killed. You might get drugs planted on you. What happened when the mayor and them hate you? It's a lot of things. See, it's about power. So you can't sit up here and say you don't you can hate someone and it's all the same. No, it's not the same. You can be a bigot and you can also be racist at the same time. But until we as a nation come together and put these differences in the past behind us and make right what they should have made right, give people their 40 acres and a mule instead of a jail cell in a 8-ball, you know what I'm saying, malt liquor, things gonna forever be the same in this country, man. Because you have to be dumb, blind, or asleep to not think that something is wrong with the way this world is in America, period. When you have everything divided by a highway or the tracks, what's up with that? That's why them people used to say, I guess, you from the other side of town, huh? You from the other part of the tracks, because it's the reason why them tracks and them highways divide the people of color. You see what I'm saying? And look at and go through any city in America, from Chicago to Detroit to Los Angeles to Houston to New York to Miami, and look where them tracks and them highways divide, and look how the people on one side living, and then look how the people on the other side living. Now you expect the people on the other side, the have-nots, to be content, what they call long suffering. You see what I'm saying? That's why they give you these false gods and these false ideologies to make you suffer long. You see what I'm saying? Just turn the other cheek. You feel what I'm saying? Only a damn fool would turn the other damn cheek. Now, I'm not telling you to go out there and do anything. I'm not advocating any violence. I'm advocating peace. But at the same time, in order to get peace, sometimes you must be violent. And people say, well, how can you do that? Because you have to get rid of the violent people that have the hate in them. However that may happen, if you want to get down and talk about the real things, the real world. But I don't see anything changing in this country until the good people come together, the good white folks, the good Asians, the good Indians, the good black people. When they come together and say, look, we're not going to tolerate this, and stand as a unity, you know, solidarity. That's what you need. That's what we need in this country. Until we have that day, we're going to forever be like this. because you got a lot of people that want to say stuff, but they scared to say it because they don't have nobody backing them, and they just waiting for one person just to step out there. You know what I'm saying? But every time we get that one person, they end up killing them off or something with people that can use their voice, their words, how they can articulate things to make change. You see what I'm saying? So if you're killing the people and you setting them up, the ones that's able to make change, that's why they have these groups that target those individuals. You see what I'm saying? They can come here and make change, because true enough, they don't want peace in this country. You see what I'm saying? Because if they did, they would do something about it. But in order to have peace is to mean that you'll have equality. In order to have equality, mean you have to treat everybody right. In order to treat everybody right, that means some of these people gonna have to give up some of these big houses, some of these corporations. You see what I'm saying? Where the 1% own everything and us 99% fighting over every damn thing. That's all this is. You see what I'm saying? If the world's going to end right now and they told us we only had one way out of here, and that's on a rocket ship, how many people can get on a rocket ship and leave? But guess who can? The 1%. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy to keep us fighting amongst each other down here, what they call in the slums and the low level, the peasants, while the kings and the queens, these presidents and these high level CEOs, they sit back and don't have a care in the world. You feel what I'm saying? Because they understand one concept. They understand power. We don't understand that. You see what I'm saying? So we have to elevate our way of thinking. But at the same time, they charge this guy with second-degree murder. Now, why didn't this guy get first-degree murder? Why wasn't it premeditated? Why would he get second-degree murder running his car into a group of, people that were protesting, rallying, even though it was for their cause? That's their cause. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't like that those people got hurt. I don't like the fact that a person got killed, no matter if they was on the other side or not, because I understand the root of the problem. We as people tend to look at the problem more than we try to figure out the solution. And if you look at the solution, the problem don't become as big. But it's just like if you're working in math. And math is hard to a lot of people. It's hard to me. But notice, the more you concentrate on it, it gets harder. But the moment you just relax your mind, like, okay, it just so simple, and that's period. That's what we got to do. We have to stop dividing ourselves just because our skin tone. You see what I'm saying? Because the last time I checked, we all die. We all live. We all breathe. We all use the bathroom. We all have wants. We all have needs. We all love our children. We're supposed to. So what's the problem? You see what I'm saying? It's this hate that we have to get out this country, out this world. And hey, I don't know what it's going to take to get that, but let me know what you all think in the comment section. And also, every time something happened with white nationalists or the KKK, David Duke always stick his neck out. I don't understand what that. I mean, come on, man. Like, go sit down. That's why they didn't want him governor in Louisiana, because we already know he was full of shit. Now, true, they had other governors down there that was full of shit also, but man, come on. Louisiana, Mississippi, and Florida has some of the worst politicians, period. People, elected officials, so corrupt. That's why the state's in the trouble they are. But anyway, let me know what you all think in the comment section. This has been your boy Trey. You like, subscribe. I'm out.